Hey, this is Raymond from Go Time Training with my lovely client slash assistant,
Laura.
Yay! So we're going to start off with day one of a 4-week home workout. So this is something you can do with just a few pieces of equipment so you can kick your butt no matter where you're at, right?
Right.
Okay, good. So we're going to start off with Laura. We're going to have her start off with a dumbbell Thomas squat. Okay, so I guess I'll have to show Laura how to do this. Okay, so start off, Laura. We're going to hold this just in our hands right between our legs here. Our feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. We're going to push our hips back, okay, coming down to 90, keeping our chest upright, pushing through our heels and squeezing that booty. Squeezing the booty. Squeezing the booty all the way up. So for this first week, we're going to do 8 reps. So we're going to start out with a little bit lower reps. So let's go ahead. Let's try these out. All right, push through. Let's go ahead and turn sideways, Laura, so everybody can see that nice hip hinging. Pushing the hips back. Squeezing the glutes on the way up, keeping that core, and you're going to breathe, all right? We're breathing. So breathe. There you go, nice. Keep pushing through those heels. Squeezing up, looking forward. Good. Eyes straight forward. Look at that. Nice neutral spine all the way through. Nice squeeze on the way up. And boom. So Laura's going to do an incline push-up. All right, you can use a coffee table, a couch, your bed. Just try to make something that doesn't move. Okay, so if the coffee table slides out, that might not be a good idea. Today, since we're at Go Time Training, we're going to use this bench. So the things that she wants to do is make sure that those hands are underneath her shoulder, that she has a light retraction, so her scapula is slightly pulled back. Core's tight. Is it tight? Okay. Even squeezing the glutes and the leg, that way we get a full body workout out here. And this incline is going to be a regression. So we're going to progress this coming week 2, 3, and 4. But we're going to start off right here. We're going to do, once again, 8 reps. Remember, 8 reps starting a little bit low because we're going to up those reps here in the future. Let's go ahead. Nice, okay. Elbows going out to the corner of the room. See how they're going back nice, just like that? That is beautiful, Lord. Where did you learn your push-ups at? There you go. No, concentrate, okay? Don't talk. Looking forward. Elbows going back. Perfect. You tired yet?
No.
Okay. That's good because we've got 3 sets of these. So all these are going to be done in 3 sets of 8. We're going to take about a 2-minute rest interval in between. So keep to those rest intervals because those are going to slightly decrease as we go on to our next week. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to do a 3.1 on row here. So she's going to have this leg back just like that. And she's going to row and she's going to pull that elbow. And you want to pull your elbow towards your hip. What that does is that's going to keep you from getting a nice shoulder shrug in there and really make sure that we work those lats. So we're working lats, a little bit of bicep here. She's going to keep that core nice and drawn in. If you have, once again, a table or a bench at your house, you can put your hand on that. The stability ball will actually add a little bit more stability, so it's a little bit harder. One thing is we want to make sure that our elbow is not locked out. Is our elbow locked out? Nope. Make sure our elbow's not locked out. And once again, pulling that elbow towards the hip right there. Squeezing the shoulder blades towards the spine. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. 3 sets of 8 of these. Once again, 8 reps. All right, so what we're going to do now is some standing dumbbell curls. Laura was just mad because she didn't have her tank top on to show the guns here. So this is guns, also known as the bicep brachii, if you want to get technical. Read in a book. So we're going to do 8 reps again, 3 sets of 8 as well with a 2-minute rest interval in between. So she's going to squeeze up. The main things here is she's going to make sure that your elbow is always pointing down. If that elbow starts to gravitate forward, you're starting to get a little anterior deltoid, and you're taking away from this bicep brachii, right? Okay, she's going to squeeze at the upward motion. There we go. And a nice slow descend down. So the eccentric motion is the negative phase on this. She wants to do about 1 second up and about 2 seconds down. That's where all the magic's at. Look at those guns. You registered on those? Yep. Once again, breathing. Breathing out on the way up. And on the way down. Nice. Perfect form. Good job. All right, so we're going to have Laura here do a seated 2-arm dumbbell tricep extension. So really big work. If you have a chair, this might be good to have a back support. This is going to put a little bit more stress on your core. So one thing that you can do is kind of tuck your pelvis under and draw that belly button into your spine. Make sure that you're breathing through the whole time. So she's going to lift the weights. This is going to work the triceps here. Once again, 3 sets of 8 with a 2-minute rest in between each set. There you go. Making sure those elbows stay up. She's coming to full extension and she wants to squeeze that tricep on the way up. Perfect. If this is a little difficult for you to do the 2-arm, you can go to a single arm. So let's try single arm. Hold right here. That way you can drop the weight down, especially if you only have a couple pairs of 10s or 8s at the house. in the same aspect. Once again, you feel a little bit of stress on your lower back? Nope. Okay. Keep that core nice and tight, and that way you keep that from it. Stability ball is going to be great, but if you have a back support, that's also good. All right. If you see Laura, she's going to do what's called a forearm plank or a low plank here, up on her forearms. She's going to hold this for about an hour. Now we're going to do 3 sets of 20 seconds starting off. If you can't quite get 20 seconds, that's completely fine. But here in the next weeks, we're going to up that. And so you're going to keep progression and going forward. So we're going to start out about 15 to 20 seconds starting out. Some cues that she wants to do here is squeeze her glutes, quads, and draw her belly button into her spine, activating those deep core muscles. She wants this elbow right underneath that shoulder. A lot of times people let that kind of creep out in front of her. You starting to shake yet?
Yep.
Okay, next I'm going to stay nice and neutral, so a good thing for her to do is kind of look at her own fist there, and then also draw that elbows towards your knees, but don't move us. Does that activate a little bit more?
Yes.
Good. If this is too hard, let's go ahead and go to modified, as I think that you'll probably want to. So going down to the knees, you can do this one also for 20 seconds, or you can do a combination. 10 seconds up, can't quite get it, go down to 10 seconds for the rest, and the same thing for the weeks going further when we add more time to this. So just going to hold that once again, focus on breathing, but keeping all those things nice and tight and activated the whole way. You can really make this a full body workout by activating everything. Once again, also, if you start to fatigue, it's better to move your hips up, so go ahead and go to that full position. There you go. So if you start to fatigue, bring your hips up. That's better than lowering your hips and getting a nice dip in there. So either bring your hips up to lower it down, or go into that modified position and keep that nice neutral spine.